And we are live. Welcome everyone to Fresh Build Friday Live. Today, I'm going to try something momentous, something that's been a long time coming, something that I hope you guys are excited about. It's vaping at 300 watts. I just want to see if it's possible, basically. So, yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone jumping in right now. Thank you so much for joining me. This is kind of, something that I've been wanting to try for a while. And I kind of experimented a little bit last night with it, kind of retooling my idea. I've got a build in here right now that can handle easily 200 watts. So basically, I just wanted to see if it was at all even possible to vape at 300 watts. Anyways, let's check out the room real quick. We got TC Vapes, Westover, Vicious, Mr. ProSkill, James McDonough, Ryan Duncan, Josh Sizemore, the Bristol Vapor, Shetland Sam, Michael Meador. Oh man, murdering last names already. Let's see, Zach Johnson, Matt Orwig, Dustin Parker, GSPD 550, Hex Sam. What's up, James Franklin? So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for this momentous occasion. I hope the lighting is a little bit better now that we have the fluorescence off. If any of you caught my live stream earlier, we just did a little quick test to test out my setup because I have made big time improvements and changes over last time. Hope everyone can hear me all right and all that stuff. But yeah, this should look pretty similar to my actual SLR camera, minus the lighting's a little bit different because it's set up for the top-down view. We'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of warm up the room for right now. Like I said, I've got a build on here right now that can handle 200 watts, no problem. And I've been vaping on it all day at 200 watts. Not sure if you guys can even see that because the lighting in the screen is a little bit dim. But yeah, I've been vaping this thing at 200 watts all day long. Not a problem at all. I'll do it right now. So, as far as my expectations for this particular build, I think I just want it to be enough to have a full lung. Basically, that's what I'm shooting for. Not looking for 10-second drags, nothing like that. I want something where I can get a full lung without a burnt flavor. So fingers crossed for this one, guys. It could be a fail. I'm going to try my best. But either way, I know for a fact that we're easily going to vape this one over 200. But I'm shooting for that 300 mark at some point today. With that being said, I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I'm going to try to keep it around the hour mark because I feel like 2 hours can get a little bit tedious, but it depends on, obviously, interaction with you guys. Let's see. What is up, everyone that's joining us right now? Oh, geez. Nightbot is on a mission tonight, guys, so just be careful. Don't spam caps, symbols, or emojis. I should really tell Nightbot to chill out for for a few. But yeah, everything seems to be working all right as far as I can tell. I mean, no one's complaining that you can't hear me or anything, so that's good. Don't forget to hit that like button down there if you like what you're watching. And who's ready? Who's ready for this? I think we're going to do some of the prep work up in this view so you guys can see my beautiful face. Today we're using this Anarchist wire. This is 24 gauge Nichrome 80 Anarchist wire. That's what we're using in today's video. That's what I've got in here right now, and it's working great. So hopefully it will work with my kind of tweaked idea that I've got. Kind of going into this one blind because I can vape this one at 200 watts, but I can't vape it at 300 watts without a burnt flavor. So I'm going to just quickly, grab my juice. I cleaned off my desk a little bit from earlier, but it's still not completely clean, of course. And the juice I'm vaping on today is Mayhem Vapor Jungle Juice. I know Grim Green loves this stuff, and I do as well. It's really, really good. If you guys want to try something delicious, then make sure you give that a shot. Woo! 200 watts. It's definitely good. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's up, Aziz, Cardmont, everybody from the Vape Stew crew? Chris Hall, Frank Semino, TCG Vape. I'm hitting a milestone on my channel. 1 sub away from 500. Someone go subscribe to TCG Vape. Geez, 1 subscriber away from 500. Man, we can definitely hit that. Remember when Mike posted his email in chat on Savs and TVP said, "Defo don't sign it up for gay porn." Oh no, Mike is now big beard guy. Big beard gay. Awesome. Oh my god. Oh great. That is wonderful. You guys, you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice to us on these streams here, because sometimes, you know, things don't go exactly the way we think they're gonna go. So play nice. Yeah. Oh, Clownette's here. Hi, Clownette. Hi. Hi, Clown Vapes as well. Chris Jordan, what's going on? We got a lot of the Vape Stew crew in the house. This is kind of like the precursor to what's going to go on in on the Vape Stew show. So you guys will be seeing that at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight over on Tenacious TX Vape's channel. It's going to be the core group tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a very kind of controversial, hard-hitting, sort of newsy topic to talk about, and I'm sure a lot of fun as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling here. I'm sure you guys are antsy. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our wire here. If I can get the package open. Come on. I have no fingernails. I just cut my fingernails, and I have no fingernails. This is really entertaining content, guys. There we go. Step 1 done. The bag is open. All right. So let's see. We're probably going to need about a foot-ish of wire per coil. Foot and a half. Foot and a half. Let's say foot and a half to be on the safe side. Oh, sure. This is going to be tough because I'm going to be cutting it into 3 separate pieces. So usually what I do is I try to kind of make it into a circle and then cut from there. So we have our circle, kind of go like that. And maybe, hopefully we have enough for 3 equal pieces here. I hope this is enough wire. We're doing a triple parallel today, guys. Triple parallel. So it should be interesting. I need a knife? What do I need? Oh, for the package. Yeah, Jesus. All right. So we got our 3 wires for one of the coils here. Let's dive down to the close-up view. All right. You guys know me with my sound effects. All right. So let's get cozy here. We've got our tools. We've got our native wicks cotton. We're going to be using a 3.5 millimeter bit today. 3.5 millimeters. Okay? 3.5. I know a lot of people have yelled at me before in the past about me not saying diameters and stuff. So 3.5 millimeter for this particular one. And it's going to be a spaced coil today. So hopefully we can keep these wires pretty parallel. Usually I can do it just by hand. Some people might have to use a tool or something to keep it flat, which is understandable. It's totally fine. Whatever makes your life easier. That's my mantra. So just pinch it off right about there. All right. Oh, we have, I'm assuming we have Demo Vapes in the room because I see a $1. You guys crack me up. All right, so let's just start this coil off here. We're going to do a 5-wrap triple parallel spaced coil. 3, 4. I'm not really shooting for perfection right now, as per usual, but I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible so that we don't have to do a lot of work after the fact. So just kind of checking my wraps and spacing them how I like it. And then I'm just going to take my pliers and pull it real super tight. Oh. And obviously once it's installed, it's going to need a lot of cleanup as well. So again, not looking for super perfection right now. Super perfection, yeah. And while I'm doing this, you know, what's everyone vaping on? Oh, geez, Demo's also building. As long as you're not live streaming and you know, interrupting on my fun times here. All right, so straighten out these leads. It's going to be a bitch to keep this coil in one piece, but I think we can make it happen. Like I said, it's going to need quite a bit of cleanup. Quite a bit of cleanup after the fact, but I'm pretty sure we can keep these leads straight-ish. I'm going to say ish. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Let's see if I can get this in focus here. Not that one. I'm rocking two cameras here, so it's kind of tough. It's kind of tricky. So let's see. If I hold it up close. Oh, geez. Hold on, I got to adjust the exposure. My hands look like I'm anemic or something. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that somewhat well. I mean, about like, it's good enough, I guess. Good enough for now. Yeah, so let's go back to this soup. And there we go. Right, so that's basically what we're dealing with right now. So we have one of our coils that we're just going to put off to the side. And we're going to start on the next one. Here, let's switch back to the face cam while we do this. Whoop, there we go. And, all right. So, let's wrangle some more wire here. Do you guys like these live streams? You guys enjoy this sort of content? I really like doing live streams. I just don't know exactly really what to do besides, like, you know, after shows and stuff like that when I'm live. So if you guys like these, I'm going to continue doing them. I got a lot of positive feedback last time, and that time I absolutely failed miserably. So I guess if I manage this today, guys, this is going to be something momentous for me. Also kind of celebrating not only 25,000 subscribers, which thank you guys so very much for that, but also 4 years on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 4 years now, and it feels like forever. I mean, do yourself a favor and go back and watch one of my earliest videos and have a good laugh, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about filming or editing or anything like that. I just kind of learned as I went along. So it's definitely an adventure. All right. This one came out a little bit longer than I was expecting, but no big deal. So we're going to do that. Put on our jig here. Yeah, interaction is a lot of fun with you guys, because you keep me moving, you know, you keep me on my toes. So I have to kind of stay fresh and relevant and come up with stuff on the top of my head, which is not always a good thing. All right, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we got a 5 wrap here, looking nice and crisp and clean. It's just, oh, I'm gonna attempt to get this thing out of here. It's a tricky part. Ugh. Come on, you can do it. Oh, god damn it. It's not plier time just quite yet. What's going on, Katie? Oh, my Lanta's here. What's going on? Oh, yo, we got Tree in the house. Tree, I haven't seen you around in a long time, man. How you been? Oh, this is gonna be a pain in my butt. Come on, there we go. Come on, there we go. Be good, be good. There we go. Sometimes you gotta sweet talk your coils, guys. I'm telling you, it helps. Sound like a mental case right now. All right. Doing good, doing good. Okay. Let's flop, flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. Yeah, let's go with that. Flip flop this coil around here so I can straighten this lead out. It's looking good. So, for those of you that joined me last time for the last build stream that I did, what do you think of the new setup? This is like night and day better, in my opinion, than the last time I streamed. Because the last time I streamed, I was doing it with a Google Hangout, and it just looked a little bit janky. This time I feel like I'm like professional, using broadcasting software instead of Google Hangouts call. That's exciting. I'm learning. Yay. All right. Well, it's going to be a damn shame to take this build out, so I'm going to take a couple of rips on this thing before we put the new coils in. I actually have the airflow restricted. The biggest hole on this Elite V2 is closed off, and it's giving me just the right amount of restriction and just the right amount of heat. And this thing drinks juice, trust me. Oh, by the way, I'm doing this during business hours at the shop, so if you hear any noise in the background, that's what it is. Yes, I'm on OBS, Mike. And we're streaming in 720p. Ta-da! I don't know if you guys can see this. Hold on, let me hold it up again. Yeah, there you go. You can see it. 200 watts. Pickety bang. 200 watts. Like nothing. And this build is actually a 0.14. So, yeah, big difference. Big difference from, you know, a lot of the other stuff. And this is just a standard parallel 8-wrap. 8-wrap parallel 24 gauge. And this is filling my office with vapor. Right on, right on. So yeah, I mean, it's a shame to rip this build out. It really, really is, because this build is working great, but it's not really what I was going for. I want to go for 300 watts. Now, granted, at 200 watts, the batteries are already 3/4 of the way down, and these were pretty much fresh when I started the stream. And I imagine I have 3 charged VTC 5As here that we're going to be using when we actually get to firing this coil up, or these coils up. So I'm hoping that the added amperage on those batteries helps, because I'm using HG2s in this right now. And at 300 watts, even with freshly charged batteries reading 4.2 volts, it gives me a weak battery warning. So I'm wondering if that's a problem with the actual mod itself, and not even the batteries. Like, can it even possibly handle 300 watts? That's the biggest question. Or is it just a selling point feature of the RX Gen 3? Man, a couple more rips off this thing, then we'll rip them out. So sad. Don't forget to share the link, guys, if you haven't already. Share it around. Get some more people in here. The more the merrier, honestly. Man, that's good stuff. What's up, Mike Tenguma? Oh man, I'm really sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. I apologize. But yeah, let's it's almost time. It's so sad because this build is so good. You get a full lung within about half a second. Like, I'm struggling to keep up right now. I'm on the verge of coughing. And as you can see, it's a bit cloudy in here. If you guys notice on my videos, it gets cloudy in my office here. And sometimes I'll have to actually stop the recording and let it clear out a little bit before I can even continue on because of how cloudy it gets. Like, I can't even see my own LCD screen on my camera. All right. Let's see. I think I got one more rip out of this bad boy. Man, it's good stuff. All right, let's go back down to the table view here. Bang. And we'll rip this build out. So first thing I'm going to do is take it off of the mod. Put that aside. Put it on my little platform here, my little ohm reader / build station, if you will. These coils lasted 24 hours. Actually less than 24 hours because I built this last night. And I was contemplating doing a video because I wanted to test it out first, like a proof of concept, before I even started recording. And I got it up to 200 watts and 250 was killing my batteries. So I was just like, screw it. We'll do it live. Oh, God damn it. I really cranked these screws down too. Let's see. I really cranked these screws down. There we go. All right. Oh, and I got my freaking thumb with my screwdriver. Let's see. Hey, from Stafford Springs. That's like 10 minutes from here. Coils. I could probably save these coils, actually. They came out in one piece. I'll put those over there. Maybe we'll use them in a future build. Or maybe I'll put them back in if this doesn't work out. Because I don't know. Going into this somewhat blind. I tweaked the build from last night, the concept build, to the one I'm going to do right now. So we've got our coils. Let's see. Let's trim up our leads a little bit. Watch your eyes, everybody. Okay, these cutters are dull already. So let's bring in the big guns. Oh yeah, like butter. Like butter. I usually, am I the only one here that trims one lead a little bit longer than the other? Woo! There it goes. I like doing that just so it's easier for me to kind of glide it into place when it comes time for installation. This one's good. I'll leave that one as long as it is. This one here we'll leave a little bit longer. My target resistance is right around the 0.1 to 0.15 mark. I feel like that's going to be good. Honestly, vaping at 300 watts is going to be about 6.5 volts, I imagine, maybe even a little bit higher. It's up there. So this is definitely for the experienced vapor. Would not recommend this one for a newbie. All right, so coil positioning and placement underway here. And I'm sorry if you guys, like, it's a little bit far away for you guys. Like, I'm trying to find a good mount that works for the setup that I can kind of go back and forth from the up top view to this view without having the lighting all sorts of screwy, as well as my camera being close enough to the table. So this is kind of the happy medium. There we go. Okay, first coil has been placed. Let's move our leads out of the way as much as we possibly can. And I'm kind of using all the space when it comes to the build deck. I'm using up all the space. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when we get this a little bit closer. All right, let's see. Hey, Rob Jones says, Grim couldn't build on the V-Fang either. Hashtag I'm not alone. Well, I feel a little bit better about myself then. At least it's not just me. Let's see. Doesn't help that I didn't clean the atomizer in between, so it's still kind of juicy. Let's see here. Let's pop this one in. Oh, this is going to be a pain because all this wire and it's all spread out now, and it's going to be trouble with a capital T. I'm not ignoring you guys in chat right now. I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. God, this here, I need to do this. I need to do this. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Think we got it. Yep, okay, it's in there. Okay, be very gentle. All right. Oh, wait, what did I miss? Oh my God, back in the day we used to sheep shears. It was bad. There we go. Hashtag dad joke. Demo's dad jokes. That's Demo's job, guys, to make the dad jokes. All right, I'm slowly tightening it down because I really don't want to mess up the coils. Trying to keep them right where they are. This one I'm going to move ever so slightly outwards. That should be good. All right, so we have a total of 6 strands of wire in each one of these terminals right now, and it's kind of on the loose / jank side. So we're going to crank them down. It's still on the loose side. I don't know. This is not good. It's my only problem. This side is fine. Why is this side fine and this side is not? All right, still wiggly. Nightbot should time you out for that joke. Oh, Jesus. Wow. It's pretty sad that we're in that kind of state right now. Oops. It's still loose. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this one bit. Don't want to have to take this coil out because it's in there. But it's really... This side is tight. Okay. All right. Troubleshooting. All our wire is laying flat. This side just does not want to lock it into place for some reason. I think I wonder if this screw is a little bit longer or something. All right, well, I'm going to trim this side because I know this side is good. So I'm going to trim these leads. Jesus, wire shooting everywhere is not fun. Now I'm going to try to attempt. This is going to be tricky without ruining the coil. Oh man, the wire's all in between. All right, let's see. Okay, since this side is tight, we can actually just kind of wiggle it. It's not super tight though. Arrgh. Damn these single screw posts. You really just cannot wrench them down tight enough. Wish if they had Allen keys, maybe. but I don't know. I'm going to do this one wire at a time. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, great. Then you get that little tiny bit of wire. That's it. That's what happens when it's loose inside the post. It's not good, not good. It's a little bit loose. Doesn't want to snap off evenly. Man, it's all intertwined. I can't get in there. That last wrap is really just not wanting to behave either. Ugh, don't do this to me. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. All right, I really got to get in there. So you might see, yeah, you're going to see my head a little bit. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, that's 3. All right. These screws are not behaving right now. That's not okay. And, ow, Jesus. This build is not for the faint of heart, ladies and gentlemen. That coil is pretty darn good. It's this one that's going to be a pain in the butt. These coils are barely even connected. It's barely even in there. Pain in the butt. See, this side is tight. It's the other side that's not. Let's see. Oh, Demo's got to go. He's got to get ready for vape stew. See you later, Demo. Oh, I'm just yanking that frickin' wire. God damn it. Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Note to self. Put the bit back in before you start tugging on the wire. Derp. Come on, guys. I'm supposed to be a professional here. You know, I really need a 4-post 30mm build deck or 28mm build deck. Because this just does not want to work. Does not want to tighten down as much as I want it to. Ugh, Jesus. So close. This wire is also very fragile compared to like Kanthal. Got one wire that's crossed over here. Garg, 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 garg. Well, St. Cunty McFuckoff, I'd like to see you come over here and try it. All right. I don't know, triple parallel is really not behaving with this deck. Trying to trim 3 wires at the same time is not a good idea either. Boo! All right. Put the jig back through, Nick. Come on, we've been over this. Let's see. Let's loosen this terminal up again. I'm going to try to get this wire into the right spot. Find which one it is. There we go. I think we got it. Okay, good. Cranking down on these things. Okay, that just sounds wrong, Robert. You're paying for tickets? No, I'm coming over to see you guys in a couple weeks. Vape Expo UK, here I come, or UK Vape Expo rather. Oh. Let's see. I'm really seriously cranking down. Fresh Build Fridays is quickly turning into Bush Leagues Saturdays. You know, you guys don't get to see the fails all that often, so you should be happy. All right. I think we got it where it's going to work. Hopefully. I hope. I really need to like get in there, but it's tough when you're on camera. You can't really. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's move this coil over a hair. Ooh. God damn, you got to be super careful. I'm like legit afraid I'm going to break my ceramic tweezers. The amount of pressure I'm putting on them. All right. All right. Good God. All right, let's see. Let's go give you guys a better look at this. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Autofocus and nope, not that dark. Come on, camera. There we go. All right, so that kind of gives you a decent idea. Let's do this manually, of course. Give you guys a real good close-up view of that. So that's what we're working with. Not super duper duper clean, but it'll do. I know that sounds wrong, but yeah, it'll do for now. We'll see how it performs. Right, so next step is testing it, test firing. So it's going to come out pretty low for the first couple fires here, I feel like. And it's probably going to kill my ohm reader battery. Ooh, you can see that color coming through. Oh, it's 0.07. It's not moving. I don't know. Usually it jumps up in resistance pretty quickly. It's getting hot already, though, let me tell you. Yeah, I always manage to pull it out of my ass somehow. No clue. Just starts off looking jank as hell and then ends up looking halfway decent. All right, let's see. It's stuck at 0.07 for some reason. Well, let's see. I'm going to have to bring out, dun dun dun, the Voopoo 2. You know, Tony B drama aside, just the gene chip itself is a fantastic chip. And he will even say that to this day. He will even say that the gene chip is a fantastic piece of machinery. Oh man, this is going to be tough. Can't even get this thing off of here. Ruh-roh. There we go. Just because of its capabilities and its accuracy and everything, I really do like the gene chip. I hate to say it, but it's true. Got a little bit of fluff in my build deck. Okay. What the... Would you guys stop using super long hashtags? Oh god, I should just put my foot in my mouth right now. Alright, let's see what the Voopoo reads here. New coil, yes it is. It's reading 0.06. You know, this is crazy because it's actually less wire than, or more wire I should say, I think, than my dual parallel. It's one less wrap. It's not even jumping up at all. It's staying exactly the same. 0.06, 0.07. Well, this one goes up to 200, 180 watts. Oh my god, it's getting so hot. My juice actually ignited. The little rest of the juice that's on here is actually igniting. But the coils are firing up really, really, really nice. Well, poo. I want to vape at 300 watts, damn it. If I put it on a mech, I think that's technically 300 watts, but I don't want to push the limits of my batteries or anything. All right, guys. Here's the thing. Would you rather see me put the build that I just took out of here back in and vape it at 300 watts, or finish this one up and vape it at 180 watts, which is the maximum for this mod? That's pretty much where we're at right now. Because, I mean, I could try another build in this thing. Wouldn't be that big of a deal for me. I might try a spaced dual parallel and do like 8 wraps. So, it's up to you. Gen 3 will do 300 watts? Oh, Gen 3. Yes, the Gen 3 will do 300 watts. However, it won't read below 0.1. All right, you guys want to see me finish it? I'll finish this build up and maybe I'll just rip it out and try another one. Anyways, let's go ahead and wick it just because. Let's shut off the mod. All right, I'll finish it and then I'll slap together a dual parallel with horse-sized duck. Nice. I'll slap together a dual parallel or something. Or maybe I'll just do one and then not release it, but, you know, show you guys on Vapes too. Now, I want you guys to check it out on my channel. I can't mech it. It's 0.06. It's too low. It's too low for a mech. Come on, safety, guys. I gotta be safe. Can't be doing stuff like this completely unsafely. Nah, that's not even enough cotton. I know I'm a cotton waster, whatever. Look, Native Wicks gives me cotton to do this sort of stuff with, so shush. Let's see. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. I hate wicking spaced coils. It's never fun. All right. Wiggle it back and forth a couple of times. Make sure it's good and tight, as we normally do. And let's get our cotton for this other coil ready. This side, I like this side better. Is anyone else super particular about their cotton? Like, you know, if a piece doesn't look right, you don't use it. Do I have a TS? What's a TS? What's a TS? I don't know if I have any other 300 watt mods. Okay. Fluffy, fluffy. First haircut. Snip. Snip. Now it's fluffing time. All right. Keep those wicks good and fluffy, guys. You know the deal. You should by now, if you've been watching Fresh Build Friday for any length of time. On a parallel. I wish I had a parallel that wasn't, I don't know. The only parallel box I have is the Hexome, and the Hexome doesn't like firing below 0.2. Nevertheless, 0.06. That's just crazy. You know, I don't have that many mods, guys. You got to realize that I really don't have that many mods. I'm not the biggest YouTuber in the world, and, you know, I don't get every single thing out there, so I really don't have that much of a collection. I'm not Daniel, I'm not Mike Vapes, I'm not Grim Green. All right, let's just kind of neaten this up a little bit. Get any loose hairs, loose fibers. Ugh. Hate when stuff sticks to your scissors because you had juice on them. Or your fingers, for that matter. Jesus. All right. Tucky tuck. I have a bag of small bits of cotton. Yeah, I tend to save a lot of the cotton that I trim. I mean, if it's a decent enough piece, but most of the time, if it's just a tiny little scrap, I'll just chuck it. I only have one at a time. There you go. See, I rock like 8 different mods at the same time, but it's always just, you know, whatever I get in for review, which is, you know, a bunch of 200 watt, same old kind of stuff. Let me look behind me actually real quick. Do I have any other 300 watts? I have a 240 watt, but I don't think it'll fire below 0.1. Maybe. Really don't think I have any. No, that's a dual battery. I don't think the Sigelli Duo 3 is gonna run it either. Well, let's just juice this thing up. Let's find out how this thing runs. I want to check this out at 180 at least. This thing is gonna soak up juice too. Let's see. Stacked mech? Yeah, right. Come on now. I think he's an FDA plant. He wants to see someone blow their face off live on YouTube. Let's see. Car battery and alligator clips. I like how you think there, GSPD 550. By the way, if there's a better name that I can call you, let me know. Oh, email. All right. It is sufficiently juiced. Let's, I gotta do one last thing before putting that top cap on. There we go. Man, literally, like, you have to make sure every square inch of this thing has liquid touching it, because if you rip it at 180 watts, the first thing you're gonna get is a massive dry hit. All right, so let's just crank this thing all the way up to the highest it can go. 180 watts. Not too bad. Looks like it's going to be a decent vape. It's still reading 0.06 though, so kind of bummed about that. Let's go back to the main screen. Zoop. All right, so let's see. What can we do? 180 watts. Let's just give her a go, shall we? Make sure it's good and tight on there. Yep. We'll open this last airflow a little tiny bit here. All right, let's give it a shot. Nah, it's not cutting it for me at all. Let me swap out the batteries real quick to some Sonys, see if it gives me any better performance. Because I don't trust really the Samsung 30Qs. They're meant to be 15 amps, but they're actually, they perform a little bit better. 80 watts? What? Oh, I think I went it backwards. That one's right. Uh-oh. Yep, that was my problem. Thank you, reverse battery protection. There we go. Crank it up to 180. Boom. Nope, boring, don't like it. Gonna rip it out. It's like nothing. It's like airy. Let me tighten the airflow down. It's just, you can't feel it. You can't feel anything. Hold on, let me juice it up again. Take a couple more rips, and then I'm just gonna rip these out because I'm not happy. I'm just gonna put my other build back in. Honestly, I feel like maybe with a little re-wicking or something, I might be able to get that back up to 300. Just does absolutely nothing for me. It's reading 2.3 volts. 2.3 volts at 180 watts on a 0.06. It's pointless. Ah, don't like it at all. Not happy. Not a happy camper. So, well, that was a fail. I guess we're going to just end up doing these as like a fail pass sort of thing. Like, we're going to fail first try and then succeed the second, because I guess that's just the way things go. That's just the way things go. I need a couple more rips off of something that's going to give me some heat, though. See, that's the kind of performance I want out of this build. And now I know, for future reference, I know I need a dual parallel box, at least a dual parallel, if not a triple parallel, if that's such a thing. I know Hammer of God, that would be nice. And probably a 30 millimeter or 28 millimeter atomizer with 4 posts. I mean, bottom line, I think that's what I need. So if you have any suggestions, you could put them in chat. I'm going to read through them, but make sure you DM me, whatever, on various social medias or comment after this video goes live and let me know. All right, let's go back down. There we go. And we're just going to rip this thing out and start over again. I mean, the top cap is hot, but it really just doesn't perform at all. So very disappointed. Oh man, this is going to be impossible to get these screws out now too. There we go. Holy crap. It's going to be trouble. Okay, yeah, it let up pretty easily actually. All right. Sorry, coils. You were good in concept, but not in application here, so. Oh well. Live and learn. You know, I always like pushing the envelope. And I think we kind of learned a lesson today, really. I mean, you can say that you've seen someone build a triple parallel 24 gauge nichrome and it came out to 0.06. So now we know. All right, well, I kind of want to rinse this out real quick, but you know what? I'm going to do it in the trash can. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm just going to rinse it real quick off of the ohmmeter. All right. James Clay, you didn't miss anything, don't worry. You missed me failing. I should rename this to Fail in a Win Friday. I'm going to get this down, you guys. Trust me. I'm determined now to actually make this happen. I'm going to vape it at 300 watts. No matter what, you will see me vape at 300 watts today. Guaranteed. So we're going to have our little Adore E-Liquid segment here. Thank you, Adore E-Liquid, for being so kind as to send me your juice and this lovely vape rag here. It's come in handy many times. But yeah, what do you guys think? Fail in a Win Friday? We're just gonna just test out the craziest builds and see if I can do it. And then if I can't do it, I'm gonna do something that I know and love and you know, am used to. See, this is what happens when I'm like, I'll just tweak it a little bit. This is the Elite V2 by Armageddon Manufacturing. That's for TCG Vapes. All right. So luckily I didn't ruin these other coils when I took them out. So we're just going to be able to kind of slap them back in. I think I could even save the cotton. All right. Just like that. Wiggle it in there a little bit. Okay. Now they're just covered in juice though, so my fingers are going to get all sticky. Freestyle Friday. Actually, I kind of like that, actually. Winging it Wednesday. Oh, no, just kidding. Yes, the video is much better this time. I know. Live and learn, you know? That's why I do this sort of stuff, is so I can learn myself. Because, I mean, like I said earlier, go back and watch some of my old videos, and geez, the quality, you know, just my camera presence, everything is so much different. But that's why, you know, you just keep pushing forward, really. It's all about perseverance. Oops. Oh, geez. Now I'm all shaky because I'm tightening down these screws so hard. All right. Just like that. At least this process is way quicker than me trying to build ridiculous triple parallels. It was fun. Not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun building that. And I'm gonna try it again with a slightly tweaked design, probably, you know, obviously more wraps. But if all goes well, this one will read exactly what it did before I took it off of here. I mean, it went back in pretty clean, so I'm pretty stoked about that. 0.15, there we go. So it's still reading exactly like it did, which is great. Except my ohm reader is now dead. Well, look at that. Got a nice fresh bottle of that jungle juice. Okay. All right. Cap back on. We're going to go back up to the main screen. There we go. All right, guys. Moment of truth time. Okay. Slapping on the old RX Gen 3. We're going to swap out the batteries for the Sonys. Then we're going to vape it at 300 watts. I told you guys I was going to do it, and I intend to live up to my promise. We are going to vape at 300 watts. I guarantee it. So let's get this sucker on there good and tight. All right, reading properly. Batteries out. New batteries in. Okay. There we go. So currently, I'm at 200 watts. So I just need a refresher. Just want to make sure everything's working properly before I just go full bore into it and vape it at 300. Because that would end lovely. Just amazing. Ah! I have a hot spot. All right, we're going to re-wick it. Bear with me, guys. I assure you, we will vape this at 300. Let me just work out this hot spot real quick. Because, yeah, it's a vicious one. We are going to just do a quick re-wicking. Oh, that burnt cotton smell. Lovely. I figured that was going to happen. You can never really get old coils just slapped in working 100%. So, ooh, this is a vicious build though, let me tell you. It's igniting the juice that's on there. All that good stuff. Oh my God, you guys, this thing is vicious. All right. Instant ramp up time. Instant ramp up time. All right. Mod's going off. Coils we're going to cool down. We're going to speed along the process by giving them a little rinse. There we go. Jesus. This is coming off the mod for the time being. Losing me in the clouds, I know. I hope to get this place aired out in a second here. You guys want me to go down to the close-up view for the wicking, or do you want me to just do it right here and check out chat with you guys for a little bit? Somebody putting a hot pocket in the microwave. Actually, it's like very close to being true. That would be my coworker Steve. He's on the job right now, holding down the fort. Dude, no one likes hot pockets. Let's be honest with ourselves here, guys. All right. So up close view or this view? Chat, just stay up top. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Ugh. Yep. A little bit of moisture, no big deal. All right, you bastards. Let's get this done. I want to vape at 300 watts. All right. Luckily, I'm pretty quick at wicking. I kind of pride myself on that a little bit. So I could just see, got this piece of cotton that I was thinking I was going to waste, and now it's going to get put to good use. All right, after this wicking job, no matter what, I will vape it at 300 watts. No more putting it off. No more complaining. Are we really having a conversation right now about Hot Pockets in chat? Really? There's so much better stuff out there than Hot Pockets for budget, you know, like budget people. Like ramen is my jam. I could live off ramen noodles, but not Hot Pockets. Why are we talking about this? God damn it. You guys get me roped into these silly conversations. All right. Tight cotton. Perfect. I need another piece. I always end up with that one random little piece of cotton just left over in the bag from some random build. You just keep wicking? Fine, fine. I'll stay out of it, you guys. Jeez. You're making me hungry, though. Ramen's gross? Are you kidding? Dude, ramen. A little bit of sriracha. I came to watch Coil build. Now I'm starving. Well, you should have seen the Vape Stew crew today, the Vape Stew Discord chat. Everyone was talking about their lunch, and I'm just sitting here like, damn, now I want tacos, or, you know, now I want shawarma. You fed into the whole going on about Hot Pockets. It's true. It's like trolling. It's like if you say something, if you try calling someone out about something, then you just get roped right back into it. You just continue the cycle. All right. It's all right. I'm almost done here anyways. Good evening, Conway. Conway, it's pretty late over there. It's 11 o'clock, quarter past 11. Thank you for joining me. Oh man, we got a complicated question. Nate Wilson wants to know what's the difference between 226 with 32 nichrome 80 and 224 36 nichrome 80. Is there a ton of difference as far as ohms? Pretty significant because 24 cores, the difference between 26 and 24 cores is pretty significant. You'll see, I would say, you know, let's just shoot a number out like 7 rep. 26 and 32 is going to come right around probably the 0.17 area. Whereas probably a 5 rep 24 and 36 nichrome is going to come in at the 0.17 area. So yeah, a lot less surface area and wraps. That's the thing with, you know, I like a lot of surface area. That's why I like using the smaller core wires for fuse Claptons, etc. I mean, I'd really like to try out some maybe 30 gauge stainless or something at some point, you know, just to see how it vapes. I like stainless. I've worked with stainless a lot, and I know it's like tendencies, so I'm pretty comfortable in using it. So I kind of want to try that out at some point in time, or maybe even a triple 30 or something like that. But I'm sure you guys are sick of watching me do fuse Claptons at this point. Still talking about food, jeez. All right. Almost done here, guys. No worries. Now I'm just being picky and OCD about my cotton. Okay, tuck it in. Tuck it in. I can hear Family Guy on in the other room. Oh, of course, it's the Brian pushes to get weed legalized episode. Happy 420 for all of those of you that partake, that are in legal states, such as Massachusetts, where I'm from. All right, let's drench these bad boys. Let's see. Hey, Nick, has the feds caught up on you yet? Or are you still hiding? Well, if you hear sirens outside, then you'll know. Call my lawyer for me, all right? Don't say that. You don't say that. Dude, you guys are still going on about Hot Pockets. Oh my God. You guys are funny. And if you're not a member of my Daily Vape TV Cloud Crew group on Facebook, check it out. It's a good time. It's a very supportive group. We help each other out. We have very experienced builders in that group, and obviously everyone's willing to lend a helping hand from time to time. You know, we like to have a good time as well. Just hang out and talk shop, show off your vape mail, that kind of thing. Link is down there in the description below. And it looks like these are good right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop the atomizer off. All right. And my desk is a big old mess again. Why am I not surprised? That's right, James Franklin, DVTV Cloud Crew, up in here. Got quite a few members in here. Do we have Hot Pockets here? Yes, of course we have Hot Pockets here. Or are you talking here in this building? Mods off. There we go. All right, I'm really not looking forward to this. Just because I know how these coils are. 200's fine. 200. Not a big deal. It's the 300 that I'm a little bit scared of. And you have to really just dump juice into this thing. Nick, did you go get you a coffee? What? Cloud Crew mats. Oh yeah, shoot. Before let's put it vaping at 300 watts off for another couple minutes here. So any giveaway done in the Cloud Crew group will now come with a lovely little mini vape mat. Yay! So I have these little Cloud Crew ones that I had made up. My buddy Mike from Vape Mats did those for me. I also have Fresh Build Friday and Daily Vape TV ones. However, I'm keeping the Cloud Crew ones exclusively for the Cloud Crew group, and that's what you're gonna get. Any other giveaway will come with another mat from here on forward. So moving forward, that's what we're gonna do. And it's a very limited run. I only bought 25 of each, so until they're gone, basically, that's it. And I'm not selling them or anything like that. I'm just going to give them away. I paid for them with my own money, and I intend to just give them all away. So if you want to buy one, support Vape Mats. Go to vapemats.com. Use the coupon code DailyVapeTV for 15% off, I think. It's 15% off. Everything on the site, including my own mats, as well as towels. You can get these lovely Daily Vape TV towels as well. I really don't show enough love for Vape Mats. These are awesome microfiber towels. They're great for wiping down your mod, wiping your hands off, that kind of thing. And they are available currently on vapemats.com. You can get it in either Daily Vape TV or Fresh Build Friday. So make sure you check those out. And yeah, it's a really cool thing that Mike has created. He was an integral part of the creation of the Daily Vape TV branding and logo and all that stuff. So yeah, go vape at 300 watts already. Okay, here. Currently at 200, as you can see. Oh, that new cotton flavor though. Not a big fan. One last little screw check. Okay, everything's good and tight. All right, guys. Let's crank it up. Well, my batteries are still fresh. They're already have a little notch out of them. 300 watts. All right. You guys see it right here? 300. And let's see. I want to see if it says weak battery, because if it does, then it's a mod problem. Nope. All right. Okay. Touche, Wismec. Touche. Let's get it done. Not comfortable. Not fun. Hot. Very hot. It's at 6.48 volts at 300 watts on a 0.15 ohm build. It's doable, but literally for a fraction of a second. Holy crap! This is insanity. Wow. Oh, man. As you can see, pretty cloudy in here. Let's do it again. 300 watts. Just going to show I'm not leaving this scene right now. It's doable. It is doable. And the flavor is not bad. It's not terrible. It's not burning, but it's literally half a second. You can only rip it for half a second. Any longer than that, you're going to get a burnt flavor. But at the end of the day, it's vaping at 300 watts. So kind of what more do you expect? Oh man, I can tell you right now, it's much more comfortable vaping this thing at 200 watts. See, I should have just stuck with the build that I did last night. That one, I was a winner from the get-go, and honestly, I feel like it would have been that much better if I had just redone that, or redid that build. Oh well. Okay. Should have dripped. Should have dripped. Oh, wow. Okay, should have dripped that one. Now I know. Right about 4 or 5 hits. Yep. Oh, man. That was not fun. Nope. Let's open the airflow a little bit more. Let's just rock it wide open. Why not? You know what, though? It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad at 300 watts. Proof. It's not even that bad if you have the airflow wide open, if you just take a quick rip on it, like half a second rip. And you get massive clouds. Is it as bad as a mesh dry hit? Hell no, it's not as bad as a mesh dry hit. Mesh, I will take one of these dry hits all day over a mesh dry hit. No matter what you're talking about, mesh dry hits are the worst. The absolute worst. So, honestly, 300 watts, it's doable. I didn't think it would be possible, but it's doable even with a very simple coil. So this is an 8-wrap, 3.5 millimeter, dual parallel, 24 gauge nichrome, anarchist wire. That's it. Dual parallel, 8-wrap, 3.5 millimeter, 24 gauge nichrome. It's all you got to do to vape at 300 watts. I think it would be a little bit better if it was spaced out. It would definitely not get nearly as hot in the middle. But you don't have to go nuts to vape at 300. Keep it simple. And let's just rip this thing a couple more times. I know you guys are loving it right now. Hopefully I get another dry hit so you can all laugh at me again. Yeah, mesh is the worst, bottom line, as far as dry hitting is concerned. See, that one got a little bit dry. Right at the end of that one. A little bit dry. Yep. And you have to keep the coils soaked in juice. Like, I even just dripped it, and just not painting the coils with juice was probably a mistake. I mean, it's making my nose run from coughing so much, but it works. It's a very touchy one. Very touchy one. Whew. Whew. I'm like sweating a little bit right now just because of that. Very touchy because if you just chain vape it one after the other, it still is like a little bit dry. So, and the top cap is scorching hot right now. But yeah, it's difficult, but it's doable, you know? The cotton's starting to break in. I feel like you're going to have to re-cotton this one about every 2 days tops. I mean, the mod itself, a little bit warm. A little bit warm at 300 watts. All right, let's give it another go. That, like, just inhale, exhale. That's it. That's all you got to do. Honestly, it's doable, but you got to do it a very specific way. I wouldn't recommend vaping at 300 watts on a regular basis. It's actually a bit too airy for me. I'm going to close off one of these air holes right there. I think we got it down. We're kind of dialing it in. Yeah, it's not terrible. You know what? It's not terrible. It's doable. It's okay. It's not great. Wouldn't recommend it. I'm actually going to turn it back down to 200 watts now. I vaped on this thing for, you know, the past 5 minutes or so at 300 watts. So you guys saw me do it. I proved that I could. And honestly, the build, keep it simple. Keep it simpler than you originally thought, because I went out of my way to do a triple parallel and it just didn't work out. So triple parallel is an idea for another day. I'm going to keep that in the back of my head a little bit and hopefully track down dual parallel box and a good 30 millimeter atomizer that can handle a big wide build, because I'm going to do probably a 7 or 8 wrap spaced triple parallel for my next attempt at this, and we'll see what that one comes out as, and we'll go from there. So I think we're going to wrap it up right about now. If anyone wants a quick little shout out or anything, actually, you know what? If you guys want a shout out, email me, dailyvapetv@gmail.com. I'm recording my vlog tomorrow. Saturday is the normal vlog recording day, so make sure you hit me up via email, dailyvapetv@gmail.com. To get a shout out, just tell me your name, tell me something about yourself, tell me your vaping story, tell me about who you want me to shout out, whether it be you or someone else, whatever. Yeah, just let me know. Oh, also, Dean the Devil Vapor, special shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Just noticed that you were in the room, not a hashtag afterthought. But yeah, Vape Stew on tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern if you're on my time zone. What is it over in the UK? 3 a.m.? Yeah, if you're up till 3 a.m., join us for Vape Stew. I'm exhausted. I'm going to turn this thing down to 200 watts real quick and have another couple of vapes. Don't forget to check out my various social media. They're all right down there in the description below. You can become a patron there as well if you guys want to support me, or just donate a couple of bucks via the PayPal link. Much better. Oh my God. So much better. 200 watts, no problem. Makes it like easy now. So yeah, that about does it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you had a good time watching me fail and then win. We did it, guys. We vaped at 300 watts. Yay! Now we got to push the envelope even further. But with that, yeah, that about does it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, vape on.